thousands are suffering and millions of dollars are being lost because back pain affects 31 million Americans.
Imagine that number. The experts say at some point in your life, 80% of us will experience some kind of back pain. It could be lower or upper. And for several months, we've watched Melanie each morning working through just what amounts to, in that lower back, immense pain.
Yeah, you know, we've all heard about sciatica and back pain, but until it's you or someone you know suffering, it really is hard to understand just how debilitating it really can be.
So yes, indeed, our own Melanie Shafer quietly struggled for 5 months before she had to go off the air and get some relief.
All smiles and business here, but as soon as the commercial break hit, the pacing began. Excruciating back, leg, sciatic pain that I could not find sustained relief from, no matter what I tried.
I didn't do anything to my back. That's the crazy part about it. It just started. I was incapacitated. I couldn't sleep more than 3 hours at a time, couldn't drive more than 10 minutes without being in excruciating pain.
The throbbing, searing pain just kept me moving, always standing, trying to keep the pressure off my back and the nerves that were being compressed and causing so much anguish. After trying chiropractic adjustments, therapeutic massage, an MRI finally showed the problem: severe spinal stenosis, a narrowing around the spinal cord that brings pain, caused by 2 bulging discs. Weeks of physical therapy would bring only a few hours of relief, only to return full force after I would stop moving to sleep. Back pain translates to lost productivity. Low back pain costs $50 billion a year in the U.S. in healthcare costs, and the cost to the quality of your life can bring you to your knees.
It's bad. I mean, I have been in tears multiple times. I mean, even just a couple of days ago, I mean, my whole family will be asleep. I almost woke my husband up a few days ago to take me to the emergency room because no matter what I did, it would not let up. Even a couple of days ago, you found me up against, just crying in the hallway, trying to get ready to do the 5 o'clock news.
These little nerve roots here are the nerves that run down your legs. So if you feel the numbness, the tingling, shooting pains in your legs, is coming from these nerve roots here.
Penny Arthur, a certified neuroscience registered nurse, teaches this spine surgery class at St. Mary's Hospital in Huntington. St. Mary's doctors encourage everyone having surgery or considering surgery to come to the class and have their questions answered.
Just a very few years ago, you all would have been in the hospital a whole week for these surgeries. Well, things have changed.
I cried on the way to work this morning. It's scary. I mean, I have 5 kids, and anything can happen, and I'm hoping the anything is a good thing. But hopefully I'll come out on the other side feeling much better and back to the mommy that they know.
In my surgery, doctors make a small incision at the base of the spine and insert tube retractors to make room for their instruments. These graduating dilators stretch the muscle so it doesn't need to be cut, which makes for a much quicker recovery. The surgeon then performs the decompression, chipping away pieces of the lamina bone of the spine, taking pressure off the nerves that are aggravated and causing pain. Next, a ligament in my back was peeled back to see if there were more problems underneath. I was fine, but the ligament had actually thickened, which added more pressure. So the doctor removed portions of that ligament to thin it out, cleaning up the area the nerves pass through as well, taking away more pressure. Muscle moves back when the tools are removed, the incision closed, and just like that, my excruciating pain was gone.
Okay, so Melanie joins us now to talk about the surgery and coming back to work. We were worried. I mean, everybody was, and of course you were too.
I was worried. I was saying prayers on the way and holding my husband's hand. Make sure somebody does the scrapbooks if it doesn't go well. But it went great, and I'm so very thankful that they did the surgery. I was incapacitated. I mean, I couldn't even drive my 10 minutes to work without stopping and walking around my car. The pain was so bad. And standing was the only thing that helped me. I had to move or lay flat on my face. And there's so many people that deal with this for so much longer than I have. but it was all I could take at that point. And I was very fortunate that the MRI showed a problem that they could fix, and they and they did it.
It is amazing looking at the video there. Something so small can cause so much
pain all through your body.
Oh, that sciatic nerve, and I mean, when it hits, it is like a lightning bolt through your leg, and it is, anyone that's had it knows. I had sciatic pain when I was pregnant, but that was fleeting. This was nothing like that. And I had done physical therapy, which has worked for many, many people. I did chiropractic, I did therapeutic massage. None of that was giving me any more than a few hours of relief. So it was, I felt like this was a necessary step for me.
Right, and you tried, that's the thing, you tried other steps, and that's the, and you've heard the feedback from people saying, oh, I tried it, surgery is not for everyone, but surgery is obviously the option for some people.
No, it is not for everyone, and I so sympathize with the people who it is not for, that continue to deal with back pain, because it really did. It brought me to my knees. I could not do my life. I could not do my children. I could barely make it to work. And so that's when I decided I needed help.
Yeah, you needed something.
I couldn't take any more ibuprofen or medicine. I was so loaded up, and I so understand that pain will drive people to do drastic things, which is, I did not want to go to that, of course.
Yeah. And as parents, you know, we often put our health last. We're like so concerned about our kids and everybody else in the family. So you put up with this for a long time before. What was it, 5 months?
It was 5 months by the time I was done, which is, again, a short time for some people. And my surgery, I do want to mention, it was sort of the baby of back surgeries. I mean, I didn't have hardware, I didn't have screws and plates, and some people have to do all those things for fusion. As little as my surgery was in the scope of surgeries, it was such a night and day difference, night and day difference for my pain level. So it was a game changer for me.
A lot of people have asked, and and specifically they've asked me about you and the back and standing. You found, since we don't sit on our set anymore, I asked you, I said, would it be better if you sat? No, actually, the standing thing is better for you.
Right, I could not sit at all, at all.
Wouldn't be able to do it.
The flexed, when your hip is flexed like that, it puts more pressure on your, for me, on my sciatic nerve, and so literally, I was either standing and moving, or face down to get relief. I couldn't sleep on my side, I couldn't sit down at all, so it was a long, long 5 months, and I hope anybody out there that is dealing with back pain finds relief, because, and some sympathy from your friends and your family, because it is really hard to deal with that pain. It changes your face, it changes your eyes, it changes your life.
Yes,
definitely. We're glad you're back.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad. 10 days.
Thanks for sharing too.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I hope someone finds encouragement in it. You know, I don't want to seem like a whiner, because I'm so lucky compared to so many others.
Trust me.
I'm just so thankful to have it behind me and back to my groove with my
back
people.
to life.
Back to life
Back
with
with your peeps. We're happy to have you again.
Me too.
We're so glad it worked out well.
Thank you.
All right.